Steve,
Les.
we play a lot of great games here on
We do.
Tabletop Tastings.
Yeah.
The game we brought today is a dexterity game.
It is.
And dexterity games are kind of fun because
Can be,
they
yeah.
play differently than other types of board games because it really relies on how steady is your hand and how smart are you at determining, distances and your perception of what, pieces in relation to other pieces.
Exactly.
So the game I've brought today for us is Tokyo Highway. There's a few different versions of it. This is the 2018 edition of it. It's a 2 to 4 player game. Tokyo Highway was designed by Naotoka Shimamoto and Yoshika Tomioka. That's probably wrong. However,
My favorite part of the show.
very good designers, and it's published by Itten, Itten Games. Now, in Tokyo Highway, the roads are built out of popsicle sticks. And then we've got cylinders that we use to stack or place those roads on.
Columns.
And the rules are very, very simple. Essentially, it's, build a column, place a piece of roadway on it, and then the next piece of roadway you place has to either be one column taller or one column smaller. And then you've got yellow ones, which allow you to break that rule and whatnot. But really the idea is that you're building your highway and you're scoring points by going over or under your opponent's highway segments. The catch, though, is that if you accidentally knock over someone's highway, every piece that you knock over, you need to replenish their building supplies with your own supply of building materials, which are limited, and you have to fix it. And if it gets to the point where the whole board is destroyed, then it's like, okay, you've won and I've lost it. So that's Tokyo Highway, a fun little dexterity game.
It is. It's a fun game. Again, there is some strategy to it. You got to try and maneuver things around without destroying your own towers, your own roadways, and so on. So it's a fun little game. Again, not a lot of teach to it. You can just kind of pull it out and play a game with it.
Yeah, so it's a nice, simple game. One of my favorite parts of a game like this is that you can play it in 15, 20 minutes. So it's a great game to play while waiting for friends to show up for a game day, or is just a quick little game to play in between some of your bigger, heavier hitting games. The other thing I really like about it is you can play this game with non-gamers. Right? You don't need to know strategy or scores or how, building engines or how things like that work. Anyone can pick up some little pieces of wood doweling, stack them, lay some popsicle sticks on it, and try to build a road. And I love when this game is done, provided somebody finishes and actually wins. The boards always look phenomenal when they're done.
Exactly. So that's probably the only complaint that some will give about this kind of game is it's not really, they wouldn't classify it as a true board game. However, it's fun.
There's no scoring component. It's whoever finishes first successfully.
Whoever doesn't shake
or
the whole
whoever
place down.
doesn't destroy the entire thing to pieces. So what have you brought to pair with it?
So I thought about this for a little bit, and something we've really enjoyed when we get together is Scotch. Right? Single malt Scotch. So what I brought to pair with this is just an easy, nice Speyside single malt Scotch Cragganmore. However, we're going to enjoy it a little bit differently. One of the ways I love to enjoy a little bit of a simpler, not overly complex Scotch, and that is with a rusty nail.
Ooh, so what we're going to do is we're going to take Cragganmore and add a little more to it.
We're going to add
up the experience.
Some Drambuie to it.
Ooh.
So when you add Drambuie to it, which is basically like a Scotch liqueur, it's got a lot of orange flavors to it. You pair the two things together, it's awesome. Really simple, nice and easy. There's not, you're not mixing this and that and all these other things to it. It's just one, done.
So Steve, question for you. What's taking you so long? Can you mix these up for us? Let's come together.
I just want to keep you in suspense that much longer. Like we're suspending ourselves over the roadways.
I was suspending myself. You were destroying them.
You destroyed a little bit too. So normally you would kind of mix these two things together 1 to 1. Sometimes you'll do 2 parts Drambuie to 1 part Scotch. I'm just going to mix it. So
the 2 parts Drambuie, if we did it that way, we just make it a bit of a sweeter drink.
Exactly. Yeah, that's all there is to it. But we're enjoying a nice afternoon, so we're just going to mix her up.
Some healthy pours there.
Like that.
Now, would you normally do this over the like ice yourself? Or?
Yep, I love it with ice. It's fantastic that way. We don't have ice down here, so we're just gonna enjoy it just like this. And that's a rusty nail. Drambuie and Scotch. And if you're looking for, this is not a $150 bottle, right? So this is at the LCBO under $80. But it's a good Scotch. You can enjoy it on its own. However, I do like this particular one with my Drambuie and having a little rusty nail.
I don't think I've ever actually had a rusty nail.
Really?
Before. Really?
It is one of my favorite quote-unquote cocktails because I love Scotch and I love all things orange.
Fantastic. So, what we've learned today is if you're going to play a game of Tokyo Highway, you want to pair it with
a rusty nail, Cragganmore, and Drambuie.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day.
Do all those things. Thanks.